Welcome to Conversations with Kay, where I just tell it like it is. It's time for some Twitter tea. We all love a little bit of Twitter tea. Today's is between Erika Girardi and Emily D. Baker. Did you see that one coming? Somebody on here had told me you have to follow Erika Girardi on Twitter. You just won't believe her tweets. I can't remember who said it to me, but thank you, because it's like a gold mine. I think Erika must have a lot of free time with nothing to do, because she's on Twitter a lot. And it amazes me that she will reply to every nasty tweet she gets. I don't know why people don't understand it. Just encourages more of the same when you do that. So anyway, let's get started. So Ronald Richardson is the bankruptcy attorney, and he's on Twitter, and he tweets everything about this case. And Erika Girardi hates him. I know that's a strong word, but I feel like she hates him. She's always posting about him, always putting him down. So the other day she made a tweet, and it said, "Can all the lawyers on here commenting please do something productive like bill your clients? This reality TV is beneath you. Thanks." And then little hearts. That's so sweet. Yes, she did. She said it. I don't know. Maybe, Erika, you could find something more productive to do with your time than answer nasty tweets all day. Maybe go sell all your stuff and give it to the people that you took their money, in my opinion. And yes, this video is just my opinions and should not be construed as facts. So then, Emily D. Baker tweeted, as a reply to that tweet, "First, clearly you aren't aware of the diversity of legal careers. Prosecutors like the AUSA's investigating your husband's failure to turn over client funds in the Lion Air crash are on salary and don't bill. Second, bringing light to legal matters isn't beneath anyone." Go, Emily. She's telling her. Then she made another tweet with that one that said, "Third, could it be that you just don't want people to understand what the legal documents do and do not show? Fourth, why do people think lawyer is an insult? We are lawyers based on degree, not opinion." And then she says, what did you think when you saw this tweet? Hashtag Law Nerds Unite." So, yeah, she got a lot of comments, a lot of people helping her out there. It's so funny to watch Erika's Twitter. She's really bad on there, in my opinion. She's just making herself look worse, but I guess she doesn't care, so she'll just keep on. This whole thing, not the whole thing, but the part with her and Ronald Richardson, the attorney, going back and forth, reminds me so much of when Salts and Katie were going back and forth. And it's so funny because you see a lot of the same comments, like, what kind of attorney tweets all this stuff on Twitter? A lot of them were like, that's not a real attorney. That must be a joke. No, he's a real attorney. Just like Salts was. Remember how many people didn't think Salts was a real attorney because he was talking to people on Twitter? So, apparently, this attorney now wants her husband to move out of his mansion because he feels like he shouldn't get to live there in that mansion while all this money to the victims has disappeared. I have to say I agree with him. I mean, he's put all this on Twitter. He put, I guess that mansion is up for sale and they keep lowering the price, which is really bad because he said there's $6 million in liens against it. So if they keep dropping the price, they're not going to get anything for the house to pay victims. I think he showed it had dropped to 9 point something million. So yeah, if you've got 6 million in liens and judgments against it, if they have to drop the price again, you're going to get, once the real estate gets their commission, there's not going to be anything left. So he's pushing hard to get Mr. Girardi out of that mansion. He even posted on Twitter pictures of elderly care places that Tom Girardi could move to. I don't blame the guy. You can say it's cutthroat, but in my opinion, he's right all the way. Tom Girardi needs to get out of that house. If he can't take care of himself, put him in an elder care facility. The money needs to go to the victims. I just feel bad. I feel like they're not going to get anything, but I hope they do. And then I want to comment on Michael Rappaport on Watch What Happens Live with Andy, sticking up for Erika Girardi. No. I was shocked that he would do that. Has he not read about the case? Has he not looked into the filings? Has he not watched Emily Baker to see how bad this is? How could anybody stick up for that? Sorry about the puppy sounds. This is real life here. Also, I want to correct a mistake. It's Ron Richards, not Richardson. Sorry about that. Anyway, I don't know. I just can't stand Erika. I think Bravo better get her off there. I think if they do another season with her, people will revolt. It will be bad. So I don't think they can bring her back for another season. And that's going to be bad for her because probably a lot of her money's coming from that show right now. But, karma and all that. I can't stand on the show this season how she's acting like she had no control over her life. She couldn't leave because she had nowhere to go. Stop it. And if she was in this marriage for 20 years and didn't make sure to keep her independence and to keep some money for herself so that she could be okay if anything ever happened to Tom, then that's on her. That's ridiculous. Everybody knows that you need to be able to take care of yourself if something happened to your husband, whether it be a death or a divorce. There's no way she didn't know the money was coming to an end. She knew long before the day she filed for divorce, in my opinion. The fact that she let him treat her like a doormat, which is what she says now, but remember, all these seasons on the show, she talked about what a wonderful marriage it was. Now she wants to rewrite history and say how bad it was. And that she couldn't leave because she had nowhere to go. I call BS on all of it. There are women with much less that have had to leave situations with young children and nothing but the clothes on their back. So I just don't want to hear it, Erika. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I thought it was kind of fun to do an Emily D. Baker versus Erika Girardi. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. I hope you all had a wonderful day. Hold your family close.